Why the art of war still dominates strategy, business, and YouTube today. Sun Tzu's The Art of War is a 2,500-year-old Chinese military treatise that keeps topping Google and YouTube searches for Best Strategy Book, Startup Playbook, Leadership Hacks, and Growth Hacking. This high-impact summary distills the core principles chapter by chapter, translating each maxim into actionable tips for entrepreneurs, executives, and content creators who want to rank higher, convert faster, and grow subscribers in today's attention economy. Chapter 1: Laying Plans, Strategic Calculations. Sun Tzu opens by stressing that victory begins long before conflict. He weighs 5 ranking factors that decide outcomes: way, shared mission; heaven, timing and climate; earth, terrain and market landscape; commander, leadership credibility; and method and discipline, process, logistics, data analytics. Great generals, like great entrepreneurs and YouTubers, audit these variables, run competitor keyword research, and then craft a blueprint that aligns resources with intent. Chapter 2: Waging War, Cost-Benefit Economics. Campaigns burn cash, energy, and audience goodwill. Sun Tzu warns that prolonged struggles exhaust troops and treasure, echoing the modern attention economy, where endless ads alienate viewers. The smart leader front-loads decisive blows. Think limited series content, flash sales, or sprint-based product launches, so that ROI lands fast. Pillage enemy resources, i.e., repurpose competitor backlinks, trending audio, or surplus inventory, to shorten the spend curve. Chapter 3: Attack by Stratagem, Win Without Fighting. The apex of mastery is winning when swords stay sheathed. Sun Tzu preaches disruption. Capture whole states, markets, intact, hack mindshare, and subdue hostile CEOs or influencers without scorched earth price wars. Think of converting copycats into partners, or monopolizing customer loyalty through design elegance rather than feature brawls. Chapter 4: Tactical Dispositions, Defensive Readiness. Before you chase victory, eliminate the chance of defeat. Build moats, intellectual property, high trust culture, diversified traffic sources, and cash reserves. Sun Tzu's ideal commander makes his position invincible, and then waits for openings. In YouTube terms, optimize evergreen playlists, robust community tabs, and cross-platform email lists so algorithm shifts can't wipe you out. Chapter 5: Energy, Force Multipliers. Momentum decides algorithmic reach and battlefield morale. Sun Tzu likens grouped troops to rolling boulders. Leaders generate crescendo through synchronized waves. Quality beats quantity, but layering, shorts, reels, podcasts, creates compound velocity. Harness team enthusiasm through clear mission statements and celebrate quick wins to keep kinetic energy surging. Chapter 6: Weak Points and Strong, Targeted Strikes. Probe for gaps in armor, underserved customer niches, outdated marketing, or poor support reviews. Digital reconnaissance, search intent analysis, heat map data, sentiment tracking, reveals when, where, and how to strike. Precision beats brute force. Chapter 7: Maneuvering, Agile Mobility. Large armies and corporations turn slowly, guerrilla creators pivot fast. Leaders must balance speed with coherence, avoid stretching forces thin or outrunning data feedback loops. Keep your sprint backlog lean, iterate with customer comments, and maintain a replenishment buffer, cache, creative ideas, raw footage, to prevent burnout and maintain velocity. Chapter 8: Variation in Tactics, Adaptive Playbooks. No plan survives first contact with reality, or the YouTube algorithm. Sun Tzu lists calamities that stem from rigidity: deadlocked troops, decimated morale, and leader paralysis. Antidote: cultivate a tactics library. Chapter 9: The Army on the March, Reading the Field. Great generals read signs to diagnose morale and terrain, dust clouds, bird calls, campfires. Modern strategists read dashboards, traffic spikes, bounce rates, NPS surveys, supply chain latency. Sun Tzu's field intelligence maps directly onto KPIs and predictive analytics. Listen to anomalies, spot overextension, and gauge stakeholder sentiment. Chapter 10: Terrain, Strategic Landscapes. Choose battles where your unique value neutralizes terrain penalties. Sun Tzu's 9 ground types translate into market positions: dispersed, nascent markets; facile, open niches; contentious, red oceans; open, global e-commerce; intersecting, joint ventures, serious, mission-critical infrastructure, difficult, heavily regulated sectors, hemmed-in, platform-owned ecosystems, and desperate, crisis zones. Pick your ground, then own it. Chapter 11: The 9 Situations, Campaign Lifecycle. Sun Tzu pairs those terrains with leadership moves. Unify dispersed troops with strong culture, accelerate through open ground, and burn boats in desperate straits to unleash total commitment. Translate this into project roadmaps. Remote workers need Slack rituals, brand expansions require PR blitzes, and turnaround crises need transparent all-hands meetings. Chapter 12: The Attack by Fire. Leveraging force multipliers, control the wind, timing and narrative, to avoid blowback. Sun Tzu categorizes 5 fires: burning personnel, hiring stars, supplies, cutting vendor ties, equipment, sabotaging tech stacks, depots, damaging cash reserves, and morale, reputation hits. Ethical leaders harness fire responsibly. Launch limited drops to spark FOMO, dominate trending hashtags, or innovate with AI to outpace human-only rivals. Chapter 13: The Use of Spies, Information Dominance. Sun Tzu pays spies handsomely because intel yields the best ROI. Today's espionage is legal. Competitor social listening, quarterly earnings calls, open-source data, and customer interviews. Knowledge parity erodes surprise. Information superiority rewrites odds. Integrated takeaways for business, marketing, and YouTube growth. 1. Plan relentlessly, audit mission, timing, landscape, leadership, and logistics before spending ad dollars or shooting video. 2. Pursue rapid ROI. Design campaigns for swift resolution. Short wars and tight story arcs retain audiences and capital. 3. Win minds, not just market share. Narrative supremacy converts rivals into collaborators and fans into evangelists. 4. Fortify your base. Build email lists, high-margin products, and proprietary data so competitors can't copy-paste your success. 5. Exploit weaknesses fast. Use analytics to pinpoint gaps. Respond with precision offers or content. 6. Stay agile. Iterate with feedback, strategic tweaks, and avoid dogma. 7. Read the signals. Monitor metrics like a commander watches the horizon. 8. Pick the right ground. Enter markets where your strengths neutralize terrain disadvantages. 9. Harness controlled fire. Use viral spikes and tech leverage strategically, ensuring brand safety. 10. Invest in intelligence. Competitive research and consumer insight are cheaper than brute force spends. Cultural and historical relevance. Composed during China's spring and autumn period, Sun Tzu's emphasis on moral legitimacy, efficient resource use, and respect for civilians foreshadows modern doctrines like hearts and minds, and economic, social, and governance commitments. Ethical caveats. Power without principle is toxic. Long-term brand equity greater than short-term conquest. Combine Sun Tzu's aggressive efficiency with transparent data policies, inclusive culture, and fair trade sourcing. Final word. The art of war endures because its core thesis is timeless. Decisive advantage belongs to leaders who understand context better, move faster, and inspire deeper loyalty than their opponents. Whether you're steering a startup, scaling a consulting agency, or hustling for YouTube subscribers, Sun Tzu's frameworks convert chaos into clarity. Apply them with integrity, creativity, and data discipline, and you'll build an empire worth following and sharing. If you enjoyed this summary, drop a like. Be sure to subscribe for more leadership and personal development related content in less than 10 minutes. Sun, The Art of War, translated by Lionel Giles, Dover Publications, 2002.